Donald Trump detailing his foreign policy plans, including extreme vetting of anyone trying to enter the U.S. Zuhdi Jasser is with us from the Islamic Forum for Democracy. He's the president thereof. Will Muslims support that plan, Zuhdi?
Well, I think, Stuart, any Muslim who's anti-Islamist, who believes in the primacy of Western principles of universal human rights, would be for it. I think Muslims that are Islamists, part of the Muslim Brotherhood network, that are apologists for Khomeini in Iran, the Wahhabis of Saudi Arabia, the Islamist movements, are going to hate it, because this is the only way to protect American security. We've been calling for this for years. I wish we had had this conversation during the primaries, that it's not about banning Muslims, it's about banning anybody who doesn't share our ideals. So we should, and our Muslim reform movement, which I've talked to you about many times, has a two-page declaration that simply states, we stand against the caliphate, we stand for the equality of men and women, we stand for secular governance. It's that simple. Now, could they lie? Maybe, but anyone could lie in any questionnaire that we do. So, and by the way, it's not just about Muslims. Are they for Russian nationalism versus American principles? Are they for, I mean, Russia today launched missiles from Iran into Syria. So bottom line is, it's not just about Muslims, it's those who share Western principles of universal human rights.
But surely it would be a tiny sliver of America's Muslim population that would accept this kind of test. A tiny sliver.
Well, it's not a test. It's about accepting the principles of the country that wants to give you refuge and give you safe haven. So I think the majority of the silent Muslim community, that isn't the apologetic leadership that lead with victimization, that lead with this sense of only thinking about what they call Islamophobia, which is part of the foreign operatives of Saudi Arabia, Iran, etc. They're going to hate it, but they're the problem. They're the reason we are where we are. They're part of the radicalization problem.
But Zuhdi, I don't know of any American Muslim who is for Donald Trump and will vote for him. I don't know about you, but outside you and your group, I don't know any.
Well, the Trump candidacy is a whole different issue. I think bottom line is his principles he talked about now about vetting refugees, we've been calling for a long time. Now, the vision of a candidate, the doctrine that they would present in protecting Muslims through a tough love as being part of America, I'd like to see more of that. And we don't take positions in campaigns, but I do think that, unfortunately, some of the campaign rhetoric puts Muslims to the margin rather than highlighting us. I mean, the speech of Mr. Khan should have been a constitutional speech given by a Muslim at a Republican convention, but unfortunately in today's politics, the left sort of hijacked that idea. So I think there's a lot of progress we have yet to make.
Zuhdi Jasser, thank you very much for joining us. We do appreciate it. Thanks very much, sir. All right.